Why do others start a business and they succeed, and others start with the same kind of hard work and it fails? What is the secret in making a startup successful? What actually makes people succeed? Hello there, you are welcome to the channel. This is part 1 of the Unfair Advantages series from the book The Unfair Advantage, How You Already Have What It Takes to Succeed, from Ash Ali and Hasan Kubba. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash the like button, as I hear it helps YouTube to show it to other people. Thank you very much, it's much appreciated. Now let's get into the video. The first point I want us to discuss is called the lie of meritocracy. This means that those who merit it are the ones who achieve it. In other words, those who deserve to get rich actually get rich. The authors say it is a lie, and that success is not just self-discipline, belief, and hard work. Success, especially in the startup world, is not awarded to the hardest workers, and that it is awarded to those who develop and use their unfair advantage. You might be wondering what an unfair advantage is. Basically, an unfair advantage is a competitive upper hand you have in something, and he says that your unfair advantages are unique to you. So let's take an example in sports. Being tall is simple and significant in basketball. It doesn't matter how hard you work. If you're a short basketball player, the likelihood of you getting to become a professional is very slim. It doesn't mean short people don't play basketball, but it just means that if you are tall, naturally you have an unfair advantage over a short person in being chosen to play basketball. If you are privileged, if you are educated, if you are richer, if you are smarter, you are more likely to win. But luckily, that is not all it is about unfair advantages. We'll come to most of them later, but let's just explore other points. The second point I want us to discuss is life is unfair. And as we usually joke in Ghana and Nigeria, this life, no balance. Life is too random to balance out to give everyone an equal share. I mean, we all don't have the same opportunities, right? We don't get to know what is coming to us, and that is why we are supposed to be compassionate to others and even to ourselves. Let me share a story of the founder of Snapchat with you. So his name is Ivan, and born to rich parents. They were both actually lawyers, and they handled high-profile cases. And because of this, they had connections. And I mean, Ivan grew up in a house where he's meeting the top profile people that you would only see on TV. There are people who comes to his house because they are his parents' friends. And so getting mentors wasn't actually a difficult thing. And so somebody that you would have to pay or even try to just get a 1-minute advice from are people who dine in his house and all of that. Ivan went to the best private school in Los Angeles, and going to the best private school means that people, I mean, who are rich too, their children are there, and people who are in Hollywood and all those kind of things, their children are also attending those same kind of school. All this connection led Ivan to even get into an Ivy League university, and through all of this he had a startup idea. And because of the kind of people he had met and grew up, and people who kind of believed in his abilities, when he brought up a startup idea of Snapchat, they invested in it. And Ivan said that the world is unfair. He recognized that the world is unfair. Though the world is unfair, sometimes it seems that it's more unfair to some than to others. Sometimes when you want to succeed, they will tell you to work hard and things will work out. And if it's not working, they'll tell you to work harder. And people are just pushing you, and you read a lot of self-help and business books, and they tell you keep working hard. If you want to succeed, work harder. You have to hustle. That is the only way to succeed. And some will even tell you that if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breed, that is only when success will come. But the authors say no. Sometimes it's just unfair advantages. Where you are born, the kind of parents you are born to, the kind of people you meet are some of these reasons that make people succeed. And sometimes this oversimplification of hard work and the fact that hard work leads to success is sometimes misleading, and it can even be confusing. I mean, you are saying I should work hard. What even should I work hard on? Some people don't even know what exactly to do with the other. So what should I be working hard on to be able to succeed? And so the authors say that working hard without working smart is useless. Another point I want us to discuss is the authors say success is both hard work and luck. When it comes to financial success and wealth, we usually tend to believe two narratives or two mindsets. The first is that we either believe that rich people earned their riches through hard work. Rich people deserve their riches, they earn their financial success, and that is the first point I spoke about, meritocracy. Like they merit it, that's why they actually got rich. And the second is People got rich through random events outside their control. Timing, luck, natural talent, fate, so many other things. Let's look at 2 stories of luck and talent, and let's start with Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is said to have been born into a very poor household. She says that they were so poor that they didn't even have soap to wash their clothes. She used to wear clothes made of potato sacks, and sometimes her grandmother has to boil their clothes just to make it clean. But the thing is this, she used to stay with her grandmother, and her grandmother taught her to read when she was very young. It says when she was 3 years old, she could read very fluently, and so her grandmother taught her to read the Bible, and she had read the Bible from cover to cover so many times that they used to send her to church to read for them, and they even called her the preacher. And that led her to get opportunities to go to conferences, any women's meeting, any program they had, they would just call her to come and read because of the fact that she could really read, and it was building her confidence. It led her to get a scholarship to college, and that eventually led her to become Oprah Winfrey, who had her own show, and now she's a multi-billionaire. Another similar story is Tiger Woods, who when he was a child, the father identified that he could swing, that golf thing, and the father saw the natural talent in him and helped develop that talent, and he became the Tiger Woods we know today. And so the author said that when examining success, we shouldn't usually tie it to a single cause. The authors talk about the fact that these days most self-help books and videos talk about the fact that talent doesn't exist, and that is somehow all about hard work. Work hard, keep practicing, put in the hours, and you actually succeed. They said they don't dispute the fact that hard work plays an important role, because hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But if you're able to put the two together, your talent plus working hard on it, then boom, you actually succeed. And so these mega success stories are usually made up of an endowment of luck and hard work, and mostly they work hard because they are already talented in it, and hard work just comes as a natural thing. If you're passionate about something, if you're obsessed about a particular thing, you don't even see it as hard work. It's just about working hard and having fun doing it. Warren Buffett said that he used to get up and go to work every morning, tap dancing and very excited, because every day is exciting. He liked what he did. And so when talent and luck and everything and hard work comes in, then success comes. It's not just about hard work only. And so the author's advisor, as a person, you have to define what success means to you. And so if you allow other people to define what success is and what the standard should be, then you will live your life really unhappy. The 4th point I want us to discuss is actually to delve deep into unfair advantages. We have already established the point that life isn't fair. But if we use the unfairness of life as an excuse to play a victim mindset, to stop yourself from striving to achieve your dreams, and to actually work to make your dreams a reality, then you are shooting yourself in the foot. Hard work, grit, and perseverance are required in success. However, success also comes from identifying and leveraging elements that are outside your immediate control, and most of these elements are what is referred to as unfair advantages. So an unfair advantage is a condition, an asset, or even a circumstance that puts you in a favorable business position. Your unfair advantages might be where you were born, who you know, and even the amount of money you have in your account. Equally, your unfair advantages can be your personal interests, your skills, your talents, your expertise, and even problems you have encountered in life and how you navigate it, how you are able to command an audience, how you are able to speak. All these things also come together to be your unfair advantages. The thing is that unfair advantages can't easily be copied or bought. Your unfair advantages are actually unique to you as a person. Let's say you want to start a business, and your unfair advantages is that you are very smart and you are very educated and you have the ability to come up with a model for how this business will work. But you are not, let's say you don't have the ability to really present this to people, to convince them to invest in this startup, or to even to be able to raise funding to it. What they're advising is that you should identify your unfair advantages and partner with somebody who also has a different unfair advantages that can complement yours for your business to succeed. And so the best thing is that identify your unfair advantage, get someone who also has different things that you can work together to become a unit and ensure that whatever you're working on actually succeeds. The authors say that knowing and using your unfair advantages actually give powerful leverage. A book that is a bestseller actually attracts more readers and more people buy the book. And sometimes you see people would be like, I'm a Harvard trained lawyer, because they know that going to Harvard is an unfair advantage. And so when they say they are Harvard trained lawyer, you see them as people who are, legit, and they are able to do so many other things. So you will see most people who went to Ivy League, they will always find a way to chip in the fact that I went to Harvard, I went to Cornell, I went to Princeton, and all those kind of things. So identify and use your unfair advantages as a leverage to succeed. The fifth thing I want us to discuss is that unfair advantages are actually a shortcut to success. Here they are saying that unfair advantages are actually privileges, and these privileges can offer you incredible speed to success. For example, if you are born in a wealthy developed country, that is an unfair advantage. Sometimes the business environment or the environment you are actually living in is a factor in which your business can either succeed or fail. And so that is why they keep hammering that identify your unfair advantages. Your unfair advantages can even be the timing of your birth. Maybe you were born in a time where opportunities were there in your family. What an opportunity to educate you in the best schools. The relationship you have built, in life, the city you were born in or the city you are living in, certain environments just make things easier. So depending on where you live in can be an unfair. Even your health, the fact that you have good health can be an unfair advantage. The good thing is that you can work on yourself to actually develop certain unfair advantages. It's not all unfair advantages that are out of your control. And so in the coming video in this series, I'm going to be sharing with you a framework in which you'll be able to identify what your unfair advantages are and to be able to lead you to success. Kindly subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, share this video with your friends. And the good thing is that you can actually also get a copy of this book, The Unfair Advantages by Ash Ali and Hasan, Kubba, and start reading and get a better understanding. Until my next video, stay safe and bye.